So I know how important business growth and funding is to you all. And so that is why I wanted to invite a very special guest on today's episode, who is a well-known expert in the funding industry. So please allow me to introduce to you Joe Camberato, who is the CEO of National Business Capital. And just a quick backstory about Joe. Joe built a company that is identified as one of the top alternative business lending solution companies in the nation. And he developed a passion for business growth early in his career because he saw that businesses struggled due to an extremely difficult process to obtaining financing, and that many business owners remain stagnant due to lack of capital. And so for Joe, what started out of his spare bedroom in 2007 has blossomed to over 100 employees and multiple locations. And Joe and his team have secured over $2 billion in financing for thousands of business owners nationwide. And before we get into today's episode, in case you are wondering, Joe isn't just a random person that I decided to bring on today's episode. He and his team have actually helped dozens of my clients acquire thousands of funding for their business to grow their business. And today he's going to share some of the key benefits of acquiring business funding for your business and what role NBC plays in the growth of your business and more. So welcome to the episode, Joe.
Awesome. Thank you for having me, Shenice. Pleasure to be here. And, hello to all your viewers. Thank you for everything you're doing. You're building and growing a business. I know it's not easy. And, I started my platform to help, entrepreneurs access capital in a very, fast and efficient way. And I'll share, we put together, something just to kind of go over that, kind of who we are, what we do. Yeah. So, National Business Capital, really, we're here to help entrepreneurs grow to greatness. That's our mission. And we do that by helping them access capital and matching them with the right lender. We've been helping, driving growth for all, for our employees, for our customers, our lenders. We're all about helping, everyone grow to greatness. And we really empower growth without limits for every business owner, giving them the capital and the confidence they need to grow to greatness. Our platform has over 75 lenders on it today. You apply in one place, we match you with that right lender. We've secured over $2 billion in funding. We've done over 27,000 transactions. Our platform, it's pretty amazing. This number grows every single day, but we've helped business owners estimated about 52 million hours in time saved by working with us over other lenders and banks that are out there, which is really just amazing. We are market leaders in helping owners access $250,000 to $5 million in funding. So we've got industry-leading technology, a digital application you can apply right from your phone, your iPad, or your computer. You can link your bank account or securely upload your financial docs to us. We're API integrated with our lending partners. So basically what that means in a fancy tech term is our system is connected to our lenders' underwriting systems. So you apply in one place, we pull all your information together, we click a button, and we can submit you to 5 lenders. We don't submit you to all 75 lenders at once, and we do soft credit pulls, so you don't have to worry about your credit being pulled multiple times, but you apply in one place, and then we can push your information to multiple lenders, get multiple options back. If a lender declines you, we can move to another lender, so you don't have to restart this, exhausting process all over again. We do all that heavy work and lifting. We've built out some really cool lender and financing program match technology. So we've got great tech, but also great people that help match you to that right lender. We process applications 24/7 because of our technology, which is great. And you can digitally sign your financing agreements to get funded, which is awesome. Besides all that, we've got really great people here. So someone is here to work with you and help you throughout that whole process, which is really important and helpful to know. We work with all
one of the things.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joe. Sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
And so you're probably going to get into that, but I know a lot of people are probably wondering how long does the process takes from, applying for funding
Great
to
question.
then getting funding?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good question. And, basically when you apply, $250,000 or less, we do transactions as small as 25,000. So anything under 250,000, we can go as low as $10,000, but typically 10 to 25K or more. Anything under 250,000, we can have you approved and funded in hours. It's really fast. Over 250,000, it's a matter of days. And the larger the transaction gets, the longer it would be. So something a few $1 million would probably be 5 to 10 business days, which is still extremely fast in the world of lending. But 250K, 24 hours or less. Apply, upload your docs, get on the phone with one of our financing advisors, explain everything, walk you through it. If it makes sense, you can literally sign on your phone and get funded. So it's really quick. So we work with all industry types. So regardless of your industry, we work with all of them, from doctors to dentists to manufacturing to transportation to e-commerce, wholesale distribution, restaurants, even cannabis companies, and professional services. I mean, really any type of business that's out there, we work with all. We also work with all credit profiles. So if you've got great credit, 750 plus profitable business, we've got great programs for you. If you've challenged your credit to while growing your business, we respect that and understand it. We can help you as well too. And because we work with so many different lenders, we convert really well, and we'll pull the right lender in for every type of situation. Some of our products that we do are business term loans, business lines of credit, equipment financing, SBA loans. We have our own hybrid SBA loan product where we'll get you working capital while you wait for your SBA loan. SBA loans typically take 30 to 45 days. Asset-based loans, and then revenue-based financing or business advance.
And that's key to note as well for a lot of you, because there's some industries that are considered high-risk industries. But when you work with, companies like NBC, they're able to still help you acquire funding, even if your business is considered high risk.
Yeah, and sometimes we work with all industries. The top ones are on the right here. If yours isn't listed, that's okay. We can still work with it. What the problem is some lenders are great at transportation or trucking, but some lenders don't understand it because they just never focused on it. So that lender will say it's high risk, but you go to another lender that understands trucking, and to them it's just normal risk. So that's why it's so important, and it's key that you've got to get to the right lender, because every lender's got their niche. Some lender loves a certain credit profile, like you have to have perfect credit, you have to be very profitable, you have to be within these certain type of industries. Some lenders don't necessarily care about your industry. They don't focus as much on personal credit, and they're not caught up in profit. They're more focused on your opportunity and what this will do for your business. So it's really key to get to the right lender. I can't stress that enough. And you don't know what you don't know. So as a business owner, you're probably great in your business, but financing, that hasn't been what you know. So how would you know which lender to go to? And we even have a tough time knowing, like, lenders are changing their guidelines constantly. So because we do so much volume, we process thousands of applications per month, we get to see in real time, like, which lenders are changing their guidelines. And 1 month this lender loves transportation, the next month they don't. So it's very hard for us to keep up. So how could you do that? And it would be exhausting to go figure it out on your own and chop around from lender to lender. And that's exactly why I started the company in 2007, was because I saw how challenging and stressful and exhausting it was for a business owner to go from one lender, apply, get turned down, and do it over again and do it over again. By the time you get to the third, fourth, or fifth lender, you're exhausted. And meanwhile, there's the right one lender out there that's all the way across the country that you've never heard of. And if you only applied with them, you'd get approved. So we kind of brought all that, got rid of all that craziness and pulled all these right lenders together so you can apply in one place and get matched.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Thank you. And we work with people that are expanding. They want to buy more inventory, add some more locations, do business remodeling, marketing, payroll, hiring new employees. Those are typical financing needs of our customers. If you have another need, it's all good. We can still work with you. What really makes us different from other lenders is, one, we don't have a minimum credit score. We work with all credit profiles. Annual sales, we go down to 120K. We only need you to be in business for 6 months. We've got a variety of options, and you don't have to have collateral. We have a simple and easy process, and we match you to the right lender. Typically when you work with banks, you need a 680 FICO score. You have to have high annual sales. They want to see 2 years of profit. They're usually going to focus on collateral, whether it's real estate or receivable collateral. They want a long-term established relationship, and they're going to want to see a plan for the use of funds. And then other non-bank lenders will focus on certain things where they don't maybe have a minimum FICO score, but 1 year time in business, but they'll focus on cash flow and not necessarily profit. And we have a lot of those non-bank lenders on our platform. Terms will be 6 to 24 months, and also not have real estate collateral. SBA, 680 FICO score, profits required, 2 years in business. They can do collateral and non-collateral, but they, will focus on, collateral a lot more. So a lot of times people understand they want to go for an SBA, but if you're not showing good profit, that profit's got to cover the debt that you're taking out. It's a more detailed process, and you need a lot more things to apply. So, and we do SBA loans here as well too, and we'll help you with that. We've got that process really, really dialed in and streamlined. But if you're going to go for a bank-like product, you are going to need more to apply. So we have this thing. Your lender says they're lending, but are they? And I think what is important, especially in this market right now, where we're going through this market that's just changing constantly. It's a very unique economy right now. One that we've really never seen before. We've gone through some wild stuff, post-COVID. A lot of lenders say they're lending, but they're really critiquing every application. We're seeing this with banks. We're also seeing with non-bank lenders, and also on the SBA loan side, where banks are really diving in. They're saying that they're lending, but it's a small percentage. So it's never been more important than ever to get matched to that right lender. Otherwise, you can burn a lot of time waiting for your bank to get back to you, or just shopping around from lender to lender on your own. It's kind of like you can do your taxes on your own, but you hire an accountant. You can go to lenders and apply on your own, but you hire us as professionals to navigate you through all the complexity and get you to that right lender.
Yeah, you save a lot of time.
A lot of time, and time is valuable, in your business. It's all about time. So that's the end of the presentation. I move fast because I respect your time as a business owner. But if you go to, we have a really cool partnership with Shenice. So if you go to nationalbusinesscapital.com and just go to Shenice, nationalbusinesscapital.com/Shenice Bryant, Bryant. It's right here on the screen. Just go there and you can apply, and we go above and beyond, for all of our relationships. Or if you have any questions, you can give us a call as well at the number below there on the screen. And if you scan this QR code, it'll take you right to the right page. All
Absolutely.
Right.
And so before we wrap up, I just have one more question, Joe, before you go.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of people, so what is the importance of having capital, right, for your business, especially in this economy, right? The importance of basically having a financing relationship established, because a lot of people may say that, okay, it will be nice to have some funding right now, but I don't necessarily need it. Walk us a bit as to the importance of having that relationship established before you actually need it.
Yeah, well, the one thing is apply before you really need funding, because if you really need it, and right now, all lenders are focused on cash flow. So if you wait till your cash flow has challenges, it's going to be that much more challenging to get money. capital in your business is like oxygen. It's the oxygen of your business. You run out of oxygen, you die, right? So, and I don't mean to come across so harsh, but in business, it's not all rainbows and butterflies, and it is a reality that if you have capital challenges, it will lead to major challenges in your business. I would say if you don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars in your company, then you should be you need to have a financing partner. Even if you have that, we have customers that come to us that have $1 million+ in their bank. They're looking for bigger loans, but they just want to get ahead of things. So you have to have financing relationships, and the key to growth in business, the key to building a good business, is all types of relationships, and one of them need to be financing. And if you don't have a financing relationship, you're just limiting yourself, and you really should, even if you don't need money, borrow a little bit from a lender and just build a relationship. Show them that you can, have the ability to repay back. Whatever you'd pay in interest is really like taking an insurance policy out in order to establish those relationships. I can't tell you how important that is. And if we go into like a real downturn, the folks that have established relationships, a proven track record, they're going to access capital a lot easier than the ones who do not. So that's super important. And then, separately, a lot of people debt is looked at as like a bad thing. And it's an old school mentality where, to grow your business, you're going to need money. You're going to need capital. You're going to need cash. You're going to need equity. Those are all just fancy words for money. And you either are going to borrow money from friends and family, you're going to put it on credit cards, you're going to borrow money from a lender, bank or non-bank, or you're going to sell equity in your business. Then you're selling a piece of your business. So you can grow organically, but usually that can only get you, make that happen so quickly or so fast. So, where all of us, if we have a business, we're running mini hedge funds, whether we realize it or not. And what I mean by that is when you own a business, you're constantly deploying capital in your business, whether you're buying inventory, deploying it into marketing, or hiring people and deploying it into people. And then you're looking to get a return on that money that you've deployed. So where are the opportunities to make money in your business? Do you know your numbers? Do you know your return on investment? And where are you putting, investing money? And what I think is really important is right now in this weird economy, you want to make as much money as you can. You want to do that quickly to build up equity in your business. So if we do go into a downturn, you've got a financial relationship, you've got cash in your business, and you can weather any type of storm. So if there's opportunities in your business, in what you're doing to invest and make more money, don't disrespect that. Don't take it for granted. Because if we go into a downturn, those things can change very quickly. So, if there's opportunities out there today, which we're seeing a lot of businesses take advantage of a lot of opportunities, there's also a lot of baby boomers that are looking to retire and sell their business. So there's a lot of opportunities out there to buy other businesses. Now is the time to make moves and be very active and aware of what's going on and take advantage of any opportunity that's out there.
That is so good. Thank you so much, Joe. So key takeaway, establish the relationship before you actually need the capital. So thanks again, Joe, for coming on to this episode. And again, I'll have the link where you can learn more and apply for funding through NBC. And if you want to learn more about business funding and just other business growth tips, don't forget to like this episode, subscribe to this channel, and share this episode as well. Until next time.
Awesome. Thanks, Shenice. Take care, guys.
All right, thank you, Joe.